CNN and Fox News may need a circus of pundits to hyperventilate about candidate polls and gaffes, but we do it with a Minnesota truck driver. This is Democratic Visions. Here's Tim O'Brien.
Unlike CNN and Fox News, we here feel that you do not need to hear from 4 to 8 experts to explain to you what Marco Rubio might have meant or to measure the fallout of another gaffe by Donald Trump. Not here on Democratic Visions. Right now we're doing well enough with a truck driver. Bruce Baird delivers newspapers in the night shift in the metro area. Bruce and Jeff Strate recently took a closer look at TV spots being run by remaining Republican presidential candidates. What they saw was not pretty.
They said it was political suicide. My opponents attacked me.
One thing I've noticed, I don't think Ted Cruz's flag pin is nearly big enough. Tiny thing on his lapel.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
It could be.
Abolish the IRS and defend the
Yeah.
Constitution.
No, I am feeling a little more patriotic. I wish I had a flag pin now.
I won't flinch. I will stand firm with the American people, whether Washington likes it or not.
No wonder conservatives like Rush Limbaugh are saying,
there is no other choice for you in this campaign than Ted Cruz. This is the closest in our lifetimes we have ever been to Ronald Reagan.
I'm Ted Cruz.
It's good to see Rush. That helped a lot.
Well, anyway, there's a commercial I saw the other day. It's right here.
Yeah.
Roll it right here.
Yeah.
You know, when I first saw this commercial regarding putting up that wall between Mexico and, say, Texas and New Mexico and Arizona, with the guys in the business suits, the attorneys, people who went to journalism school.
The politics of it would be very, very different if a bunch of lawyers or bankers were crossing the Rio Grande. Or if a bunch of people with journalism degrees were coming over and driving down the wages in the press. Then we would see stories about the economic calamity that is befalling our nation.
It's scary.
It terrified me, you know, and not that anyone's going to take my job, you know, because I barely want my job. But, you know, the attorneys, I suppose they like their jobs if they can find one. I don't know what to make of Ted Cruz, and I don't know what to make of his popularity. He's a terrifying person. There's a lot on the internet that he is the Zodiac killer, and Ted hasn't refuted it. He hasn't addressed it at all. You know, Ted's a true believer. Okay, I've got one here for you, Jeff, from Marco Rubio. Have you seen this one?
You see, my father was grateful for the work he had, but that was not the life he wanted for his children. He wanted all the dreams he once had for himself to come true for us.
Holy mackerel.
Okay, so his dad was a bartender.
Yeah.
He's got my vote.
Yeah, and he looked like a good one. You know, I like that outfit, and I don't know if you can get those anymore, but that was very period piece, and it you know, it made me want to look at his record a little more closely.
Let's go to another Marco Rubio commercial.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
Today, more men and women are out of work than ever before in our nation.
You know, that first harbor shot was actually Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah,
It became a big deal on social media and all the critics. But hey, what's the difference for a harbor shot between that and Baltimore or Los Angeles, Long Beach Harbor?
No, it's all America to him.
It's morning again in America.
Well, Jeff, I don't really want to upset your stomach that much, but maybe you want to take a look at this next one.
Who's it from?
I have a great education. I went to an Ivy League college, but I'm not politically correct. Because to be politically correct just takes too much.
Let's go on to the next one, okay?
I don't have to call anybody. I can do this so easy. It's too easy. I do it with a phone call.
And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it.
I am a Christian. I'm proud of it. Okay.
Every election, it seems to be getting more absurd.
Yeah, it's improving.
My first day in office.
We've got to clean the air out. Here's one from Hillary and one from Bernie.
her parents abandoned her when she was just 8 years old. She was mistreated, but she never gave up. And she taught me to do the same. My mom's life and what she went through are big reasons why standing up for kids.
Here's the simple truth.
that in America we have millions and millions of working people who are working hard but are not making enough money to put bread on the table or to take care of their kids, and that has got to end. Today, all over America, you got mom.
So, Bernie Sanders won the caucus vote here in Minnesota. The votes are proportional, so each is kind of a winner. Feeling better?
That helped.
We've got a lot more of this stuff coming on.
maybe more than we need.
How about a cigar?
A cigar might help too.
It would.
Democratic Visions is independently crafted by volunteers, mostly Democrats, from Eden Prairie, Minnetonka, Edina, and Bloomington.